Hi, Cancer. This is for Cancer. I don't know why I started out like that. Forgive me, it's early. This is your girl Sandra, aka Simply Love, and I'm here to do your monthly love reading for the sign of Cancer, July 2016. Okay? And I just want to thank you all for joining my channel, all you who subscribe, all of you who share my videos, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you. I thank my viewers. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. I see all your beautiful comments. So sorry I can't, get to each and every one of you, but I kind of leave a big I love you, I see you, all in one sentence for everybody. That's for everybody. And some I get a chance to reply, depends on my time and my schedule. So booked up with readings and things, okay? But hey, I treat you guys good. I know what's up, and I see you, and I love you, and I thank you so much for sharing my videos and things, and being a friend of mine on Facebook, and all your support and your care. I really appreciate that so much. So what I'm doing is my Thelema deck, okay, which is my favorite. I'm going to verify with my Oracle cards. This is for Cancer, okay, 2016. And then I'm going to give you a bonus card, which is the Sacred Sexual Enlightenment Wisdom cards, okay? And it's not going to have nothing to do with the reading. That's just a bonus card that I put in. And I already pre-shuffled the cards, excuse me. I pre-shuffled the cards because I'm telling you guys, my abilities is enlightened once I go through my meditation process. So I have to meditate before I do each reading, which takes some time because of the downloads with this retrograde, the planets all over the place, moving around, things happening in the world. This is a time to this is like a wake-up call from the universe to us. That's what's going on. If you see strange things, deaths happening, um, a lot of relationship issues. It's just a wake up and shake up in the universe, and they're using people that has the ability that can that relates to the other side of the realm, the spiritual realm, and they like when we sleep or we walk around, if we meditate, things like that, we're getting downloads. We're getting downloads from the spiritual side with our spiritual guides, our ancestors that were here many years ago. And it could be part, we're all part of each other, we're all the same, we're part of each other. We just like recycle. But there's lessons here that we have to learn here in order to take it to the next level. It's all about levels, and growing and learning through your mistakes. So it's okay. Don't look at life as being so positive and so down, and don't look at relationships as being so down. And if somebody wants to go, let them go. Stop holding on, because you're wasting your time, and you're wasting somebody else's time too, when you have that time to be free and leave your options open. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to, and that's something I just got too. Leave your options open. Stop trying to hold on to things that no longer serve you. You are wasting your valuable, precious time. And learn to love who you are. Loving you is loving God, because He created you. He automatically loves you. That's no doubt at all. No matter what you do, He loves you. But prove that you love Him by loving yourself. And then everything else will follow. He'll take care of you. Take it from somebody who's been there, done that. All right, that's the end of that. Okay, let's get rolling, Cancer. Let's get rolling. Okay, I'm on a roll this morning, or this afternoon. I showed you the cards I'll be working with, and your overall Cancer, your overall card for the overall for July is the Hermit. Okay, it's like following the light. It's like teaching, learning, going with inside yourself, following your intuition, following your angel guides, meditation, prayer. Um, Searching for something. If you looking, he's looking at the light. Real, it's an old man. He's been here a long time. He's focused. He's looking inside that light because he's trying to find something out. He's trying to figure something out in his life. So this is your overall general card here, which is a major arcana. So that's a big deal, okay? When the Hermit comes out, it's a big deal. Or any major arcana card, it overrides a lot of other the minor cards. So there's a need, or or some of you Cancers out there are in some type of meditation mode, or where you just stop for a moment to think, to meditate, to go inside yourself, to see the light, to focus on the light, because he's or if there's darkness around you, you're looking inside for the light. You want the light to be shed because you're looking at that light that he's carrying around. And it's not like down here, it's up here. He's looking dead into the light. He's trying to see something. He's trying to, his whatever he sees in there is telling him something, or telling her something. It depends on who's watching the video. Male, female, it's the same energy. Doesn't matter. You're going inside, or some of you need to reevaluate something. Something's telling you need to reevaluate. You need to look deep down inside. You need to focus on the light that's shining, that you have shining here, which is your spirit guides, your spiritual side, who you truly are, where you're truly going. That's a guide. That light is a guide. It sheds light on where you need to go or what you need to see. That's what light is for. And it outweighs the dark. You see, light outweighs darkness. Okay, so you want to focus on the light. You want to focus on what you can see, or what needs to be seen. You don't need, if that light is out, you can't see it. So what do? You walk in darkness. You're walking around and not seeing anything, or not, paying attention. That's what I figured. Like light and dark is like you're walking in the dark. You're not paying attention. You're not seeing things that's going on around you. And what happens then? You run into some crazy stuff. Okay. I don't know where that came from. Spirit guides. Like I said, I've been meditating. This stuff is really getting stronger and stronger. Okay, what I come up for in the first, or and maybe in the passing, is the Two of Cups, where there's some type of love situation going on. This is a love reading, so it's expected. There's some type of love for you Cancers. Like either you're feeling for somebody, or somebody's feeling for you. For you singles, you're looking for love. If you haven't gotten it yet, it looks like it's coming, or it may have came already for some of you Cancers out there, male or female. This is a couple for if you're coupled up, it's a love situation, because cups represent love, and there's two. It also can mean for some of you that you may kind of look at yourself and fell in love with yourself, or maybe that's what the Hermit is there for, saying it's time to love yourself. It's time for you to embrace who you are, and loving who you are no matter what anybody else has to say. It's time for that type of freedom. And I believe Prince, was here to give us that message from the Most High, that you have to free yourself. You have to be in love with you. You have to be comfortable within your own skin in order for anything to work for you in this world. When are we going to wake up and realize that? It has to. It's not going to go no other way. You can try, keep going. You're just going to go in circles. I'm just going to break it down to the bottom line. If you can't love yourself, and you can't be comfortable within your own skin, you're not going to find what you need. You're not going to get what you need, because you're in your own way, because you're trying to do it yourself. This is a power you have within to attract it, because you have to be the attraction yourself. You have to attract yourself. You have to love yourself first. And everything else is just going to follow. There's nothing else that you need to do. Point blank, it's just that easy. But you making it hard for yourself. And I've been there, done that myself. I'm not just, saying anybody. I've done it myself. So that's why I know, and I'm able to speak on it. Okay. Okay. So next we have, what is this? Oh, the Three of Wands. I'm sorry. Even got my glasses on. Still can't see. The Three of Wands. Let me put this down here so you can see the cards. Sorry, y'all. Let's try to get a little fixed up here. I got my candles going. You can't see them, but heck, who needs to? I'll let you know they are on. This is somebody, this is you, Cancer, waiting for your ship to come in. This is, Wands all about movement. Wands has, about a fiery type, a passionate comes with fire, flames. It's very passionate. And you're at a point right now, you're waiting for your ship to come in, or, with love, relationship. You're waiting for that here. See the ship in the background and see the light shining back there just as well as your overall card with the Hermit. There's light there, okay? So it's telling me a lot of you Cancers out there, male or female, you are on, looks like to me you're on the right path of trying to find true love. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to find it, actually waiting for it. This is a card of waiting, seeing the light, learning your lessons, and just waiting, getting out of your own way. Here you go again, waiting, and look at the light shining, and you're being patient, and you see it. You can see, you went inside yourself and you can see it. So you're bringing it to you. You are willing this to you because you are, a lot of you Cancers have went inside yourself and learned to love who you are and what you are and what you stand for. So it's bringing on a love, your love. That's why I said, if you fall in love with yourself, there's no need to bring anything on or search for anything, because it's just going to come. It's going to come. You're going to attract what you are and what you feel inside yourself. Okay. It's just that point blank. And I'm happy to see these two cards here in the beginning here of your reading, Cancer, male or female. Your boat is about to come in. Your ship is about to come. You can see it from afar, and you're standing there and you're waiting because you know this is going to be on solid ground. Because if you look at those two wands standing next to each other or standing side by side, they're planted firmly in the ground. So this relationship that you're waiting for, if it hasn't already happened to some of you Cancers, it's on its way, and it's going to be a solid relationship, a firm foundation, because this is the way you feel about yourself right now a lot. And I'm talking to all of you, just some of you. And the next one, we had the Page of Swords. Okay, so a lot of you Cancers this may be the person that comes into your life. They may be, they usually come with messages. There could be a message of love coming from this page, or this page could be the one that's coming to your direction, okay? That you can kind of feel from afar because the ship is coming in. This is air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. A lot of the signs been dealing with these air signs. I've been getting a lot of, and hey, it's cool. And they may be a little younger than you. Being this is a general reading, I'm going to say it may not. They may be, it may, I can't put no age on it, but normally, I'm just saying, they're usually younger. So some of you could get somebody that, have somebody come along that's younger. And this is going to be male or female. Depends on watching the video. You know the line, the guidelines. You know how all this works, okay? So male or female, air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, may be the one that's coming here, coming towards you. Coming in your life as a love partnership, or offering love, or a relationship, two people together with the Two of Cups. This may be the person that's coming in. If there's not that air sign, it could be, I'm reading for sun, moon, and rising signs as well. So it could be where they have air in their natal chart. If it's not an air sign, their self. Okay. The air signs are pretty, they're pretty, they're more, they think a lot, okay? They're in their head a lot. Being that you are a water sign, you can help this air sign stimulate their emotional side, okay? You can stimulate their emotional side and because you are intact with your emotions. I mean, because that is you. Cups are of emotion, and Cancer's, Pisces, or Scorpio. They're all water signs, so they deal with their emotions. They, they're guided by their emotions. So you can help this person if they seem to be kind of cold or something like that. You can bring them into their emotional state, or show them. They could even be just coming in as a teacher to teach you that, to learn, maybe to learn to love, how to have a relationship, how to get out of your head, how to just let go and let God, and trust. They're very sharp, very intelligent, very intuitive, very psychic, very, they have all these type of abilities. And when they're very sharp because of, they are the swords. And they are the air benders, and I want to also let you know that they are the water barriers. So they carry two elements with them. The water barrier is so that's water. Air is air. You breathe water, and air is what, an air sign is. They all, the element of water as well, the water barrier, which means they just carry the load of people's. They have a tendency to carry people's baggage with them. They try to help. Sometimes it could be over helpful, but they mean well. You have to be careful. Don't be offended by their way. Direct. The way they talk is very direct and to the point. They don't mean no harm in it. That's just their way. They just like to say what they got to say, get it out the way, and move forward. They're not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, unless you try to come across them with some hurtful things. They can get right. They can cut you down. That's what that sword is there for, with their tongue. So, be aware of those characteristics of an air sign that's coming in here. And if they're younger, they're going to be a lot more aggressive. Um, on the nay side, I would say, their mouth they can be maybe too direct, maybe for water sign, because water signs are very sensitive. You have to be careful the way you speak with them. Or and you two could also be compatible. There could be some compatibility there, something stable. Um, they can some of these characters here of the pages can be a little mischief too. They can like start some stuff if they are a little younger. So just be aware of that. Okay, moving forward, Cancer. I see some progression here with the Eight of Pentacles. I do see some progression here in a relationship, and it looks like it's balanced because I'm looking at the pentacles on the wall, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of those, so that's an even number. Two, 4. Let's see. 3 and 3 is 6. So there's some 3 and 3 is 6. So there's some stability there, or balance and harmony when it comes to working together as a couple. I can see some progression there. It's going to take some work. Anything does take work. If you really want a relationship, if you want something to work out, it does take work. It's not just going to be a magical thing. And like you see on, Cinderella and all that bullshit. You kiss a frog, he turns into a prince. All that stuff that we were taught when we was young is bullshit. Okay. Cinderella, losing her slipper and all that. I wouldn't try to lose a slipper when I ain't nobody bring it back to me. Okay, maybe it's because they couldn't find. I don't know. Maybe this thing was too big. But I tried to leave my slipper somewhere so the prince or prince could bring it to me and show up at my door and say, okay, I'm the one, you're the one, and all that. Never happened. Okay, fantasy land. We're talking reality here. Any relationship you get into, it does require work. If you care enough about each other, you will work through the relationship. This is for singles who may, if you are single, this is coming to you. If it hasn't already, for couples, it seems like things are going to progress even more. It could be, financially wise, get into some type of business with one another, and it grows slowly, growth. There's a maybe a working out on some issues in a relationship for some of you cancers if you are involved. For you guys that are married as well, same scenario. There's always room for work and progression in a relationship. Wow. Major arcana card, major event, you have the world. So if you're looking at the progression of the relationship, with it growing and being balanced, there's a balancing act here, because I'm saying that because of the coins that are, they're hanging up, and they're, there's, two rows, two people, two. Let's go that route again with three of each. So there's a balance. There's a balance and a harmony in this relationship that's being worked on it for a lot of you cancers. And with the world, it's, just, confirming that this is major arcana, major event, and it falls under the Two of Cups, which is the love card, the relationship card. Just kindly just coming in saying, I'm verifying this is the world. You have the world at your feet with this relationship, new relationship for some of you. Some of you, it's coming. This relationship, your ship is coming in, is getting ready to come in. You can see it from afar. You did the work. Very good, cancers out there. Very good. Sun, moon, or rising sign, doesn't matter. But the world is here. They're saying you got the world at your feet. That's helping you progress, progress this relationship. And, like I said, she's got her feet, she's dancing in the water. He or she feels as though their world is they're pretty much content and happy. That's what the world means. Having it all, having it all, feeling pretty content about where you're going and what you're doing in a love relationship, because it is under the Two of Cups. Let's keep going here. Here we go with the King of Swords. Look at that cat. Look at him holding that. He's got his arm out, and that bird is sitting on his arm. This is control. This is control. This is being focused. This is standing your ground. This may be your partner who's standing their ground with you. I just keep feeling a firm foundation, and it's right up under the Three of Wands, which you can look there. Like I said, those two wands that's in the ground means something firm, something stable that's coming in here, and the light is shining so bright and there's a ship. I don't know if you can see it from afar, and it's bringing the light, just like the hermit, like you're looking at directly at the light. You're making a wish, and your wish is coming true, with the current world. And there's a lot of stability in this relationship with this person who is this is an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And a lot of you may be encountering this particular sign. If not, like I said, it's the sun, moon, or rising. They may have some air in their natal chart. And this person is very stable, very stable. They're very protective. They're very focused. And like, again, I said, they have some abilities of psychic abilities, empathic, intuition, discernment, you name it, this character has it. And they know how to work it. Okay, they know how to work it. Like I said, I gave you the characteristics. This is not the king, so he's an older gentleman. So some of you may be getting in a relationship with someone who may be younger than you are a bit, with the page, and it's an air sign, or it's just this page grew into a knight after working and developing a relationship. He might have matured into the Knight of Swords. Get it? Or it could just be, two sets of two different people, one older. Some of you may get somebody that's older, and some of you may be encountering somebody who may be younger. Okay? or it could be the same person who has, like I said, been working and developing this relationship, this love relationship between the two of you, and it's developing very well, and they may have matured up into a king who's got their shit all the way together. Just got to watch that little sharp tongue of theirs. And they ain't gonna take no shit neither. They ready, they prepare for any kind of disruptions. They speak their piece. They stand their ground. That's why but they're very focused, and they see everything that's going on, and they're all up in their head as well. Swords represent, the mental capacity, and that's what we are, a mental sign. That's what swords mean. So, these swords here, this page and this knight, they both operate a lot from the mental capacity, and the Cancers, Pisces, Scorpio operate from the heart of the matter, the cups. They're cups, so they're very sensitive, and they're very loving and very caring. Uh, the air signs are too, but like I said, they operate more out of their head than they do their heart, and it would be a good combination here with a water and a air, because the water can show the air how to use their heart in the matter, and the air could show the water how to use their mind over emotions when it comes to them being over emotional. I hope that made sense. Here we got the death card next, which means leaving old shit behind and bringing and allowing new things to come in. Okay, very good, Cancer. Very good. For some of you Cancers, it's not all of you that will relate to this, but some of you will. Okay, that you let old shit go, and you're letting new things come in, as I was explaining earlier. That was coming from my guides intuitively, and this is bringing all this out as you're reading. You're letting go of the old, you're bringing in the new. And like I said, that's probably why this could be the same person as the page turning into the knight, with maturity of this relationship. You matured, grown to be from a page to a knight, because there could have been some immaturity, but this relationship being is so stable and strong and being worked on. Okay, it brought the world, the world, all things are good under love, under the love section, and it turns you into the king who has power and control over his life, over the love life situation. So it took that. It's almost like the hermit is like going inside, like transformation. Death is transformation. You know what I mean? And it's not death as somebody, dying or passing. I won't say death, I'll just say passing. It when it comes to a situation like that, this means just getting rid of the old garbage, the old ways, your old whatever to take transformation it took for you to get here. And you see that white horse as you're getting rid of the old. See the white horse over here? Come on, right here, coming in. As you're leaving the old behind, the new has come in. And that's a major card there. That's a major situation. That's a major event in your life, where it's just total transformation here, transforming. And it's sitting right under the page. As I said before, I believe it's, for some of you, I believe it's the same person. They just transform themselves throughout this relationship, because it's so stable and so balanced, and people, it looks like helping each other as a couple, because I'm seeing a lot of twos here, a couple of twos here, and the world card here, and it made this person mature. Some of you who are in a long-standing relationship or a marriage, from this is some maturity. This didn't happen overnight. For some of you, I'm getting more information. Didn't happen overnight. It was a slow process of maturity and working together in order for this page to become a king. For some of you, you're going to get someone who is younger than you, and and some of you are going to get someone who is a little older, okay, or maybe around the same age as you are, and they transform themselves. They went through transformation to mature. Yeah, the magician. This person is the magician, or this could be the energies that you count. This is a major arcana card as well, major event in your life. You have some major cards here, a lot that speak very well of your situations for a lot of you cancers out there, male or female. The magician is someone who basically has it all. They got their stuff together. Look at them two together. They had their stuff together. They can pull it off. They can pull a rabbit out of their hat because they have all the entities of all the signs, the fire, the earth, the air, the water. Okay. Earth is the pentacles. Earth, fire is the wands. And you can see all those entities in there that he's, grabbed all. He's a magician. He can pull anything off that he sets his mind to do. That's the energy of the magician. I'm not saying it's a man or a male or female. I'm just saying the energies of this. If they got the fire, which is the wands. You see the wands there. They got the earth, which is the pentacles. See the pentacles sitting up there. They have the air, which is the sword. You see a sword there. They have the water, which is the cups. You see the cups there. So that's every entity in the zodiac sign, okay, of each zodiac sign that this magician is working with. So you pull all that together and you see what you get. You're going to be working with it, okay? And you're going to create something. It's a card of creativity as well, a card of expansion, a card of, becoming the better and the higher you, creating something, making something work, making something happen, being it's a love relationship. That's what's the topic. That's the main thing of this magician is saying that I have all the tools I need to even expand and go even further with this relationship, being content, being happy in a relationship that's been, some of you been waiting for a while. And it took you to learn, some of you to learn to love yourself to bring this on. As I said, you can always rewind it, so I go over and over again. But it's a beautiful reading to me, as what I see. I'm not looking at anything negative, but to me, it's just like a transformation. It's just showing me it took transformation for all this to work out for yourself, and being your the energy of the hermit. That's what you've done. It's what it's showing me for a lot of you cancers out there, that you've done the work. You put in the work and you made you made this happen for you with the magician. You took every element of the zodiac and you made it work for you. You pulled it off here. You made this connection with someone, and it's a good connection. It's a firm, stable connection. It's long term. It's a wish coming true, because of you loving who you are is what brought all this in. As I was wondering why I was saying all that stuff in the beginning. Okay, cancers, that that was wonderful. Glad to deliver that message. For the month of July is looking really good for a lot of cancers out there. Okay, if it doesn't resonate, then it's not you this time. We'll see next time. Okay, so I'm going to read you your bonus card, and it says pleasure. And this is from, like I said, has nothing to do with it. It's a sacred sexual enlightenment wisdom card. So it's just a nice little wisdom card I'm going to leave you here with your reading. Okay, with pleasure. Pleasure is your ultimate power source. Okay, cancers. Pleasure is your ultimate power source in relationships and purpose, and that goes along perfectly with this reading. Express express the music of your heartstrings. Okay, be in your brilliance and joy. Receive it, surrender to it, indulge in it. Beautiful, beautiful. It's even a beautiful card. And that blends in with the reading, like, just go with the flow, Cancers. You've made it. You've done it. So now it's time to exhale. You remember the movie Waiting to Exhale? This is your exhale moment. It's time to breathe in and just like let it out, because there's some beautiful things happening here in your relationship. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy what you've um, worked so hard to achieve, which is love. You brought love to yourself. You attracted love to yourself by loving you. And that's what I said in the beginning of the video. If you didn't catch it, go back and see it again. And it just came right out in the reading as well. Like I said, these downloads are coming very, very heavy on me, and and I'm going to use it to the best of my ability, as they say, for me to use. And I'm so happy for a lot of you cancers out there with your reading. It was very, very good. I didn't, I usually do with these some verification to verify, but I really, it's such a great reading. I don't feel as though that I have to verify anything unless it's just something, positive here. I don't feel as though there's anything that I need to verify. Maybe the death card, but we already know what death is. I think, I already know what death is. So, but just let me just show you something anyway. Like, I don't want y'all to feel left out. I've done it to a lot of the other signs, basically because just to show, just to double check, just for confirmation, basically. So I'm just going to do the death. Everything else is looking wonderful, Cancer. Wonderful. You're going to have a great July for some of you. See, brand spanking new. So this was, again, a positive card. Everything's going to be brand spanking new because you got rid of the old and you're getting the brand new in. That's what I put on the death card, okay? And that's what I thought. It's like letting go of the old and bringing in the brand spanking new. Tell me that the spirit guides ain't speaking to you guys today, okay? So that verifies the death as what I thought anyway, and the spirit just verified brand spanking new. This relationship for a lot of you is new, and or renewed for some of you who are been together for a while, or strengthened for the ones that are married, okay? That's your reading, Cancer. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that resonated with some of you. Hope it helped out. It was very good reading. I loved it. Congratulations to some of you Cancers out there who have found love by loving your own self. That's what it takes. It takes no more, no less than that. It's very, very simple. We can just sit back sometime and just focus, as your overall card was, and that's for everybody, I'm saying. You can bring in love by loving yourself. It's just that simple. And I'm going to leave you guys with this. Love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. And I'll see you guys maybe mid-July sometime, okay? Take care, and I love each and every one of you. Thank you for viewing my channel. I really appreciate it. Ta-ta for now.